every time that you think Rachel Leishman over at the old Mary Sue can't get any more moronic, this woman finds a way to show you that that's when you think that level of stupidity has hit rock bottom. Oh no, she keeps digging downwards. That's how bad this whole thing turns out. Because tell me for a moment that, say, for instance, that you have somebody who is trying to defend a race, a clear race swapping of a character, and the best way to do that is to behave like a racist. That makes any sense to you? She's basically coming out to talk about the new Harry Potter series that's coming out on Max or whatever the hell it's coming out on. I have no interest in watching it. Yeah, and the fact that they have race swapped Snape. He's not going to be played by a black actor because, of course, they need to race swap everything and everything nowadays. That's what it happens. Or J.K. Rowling, as you know, wrote the Harry Potter together. And apparently, good old Rachel Leishman has problems with J.K. Rowling and everything else. And again, this woman just goes in there and shows how absolutely moronic she truly is. You wouldn't believe this would is the time go through it. Let's get it in. This article here over the Mary Sue. The Harry Potter series has some great casting. If they could only rid the series of J.K. Rowling, well, they can't rid the series of J.K. Rowling because she literally is the creator of the series. So, she's gonna do what she's gonna do. But she starts off here with talking about Severus Snape. And listen to what it is Rachel Leishman has to say here. I have strong feelings on Severus Snape, but one thing is undeniable. That man in the books is a wizard, racist, and a misogynist. Wow. Okay. He quite literally is disgusted by Hermione because she is a mudblood. And he said the same thing about Lily Evans, a woman he supposedly loved. So the implications of them casting Paapa Essiedu as Snape are messy at best. I don't think Rachel Leishman actually watched the Harry Potter, or if she did, she's literally taking away the wrong lesson from it completely. But she doesn't stop there. It gets worse. Many have pointed this out. Snape as a character is not a hero, and if anything, he often used his status as a loner white man to harm others. So casting Essiedu does, in my mind, require a lot of changes that the show needs to do for him to work as a character. Listen to this part carefully here. Snape quite literally abuses a child because said child's mother did not want to be with him. That's got a white man written all over it. Oh my God. Look, I'm black and I'm feeling sorry for white people reading this. You understand? I mean, this is like, this is what you're saying. You're trying to say that, listen, casting Paapa Essiedu as this as Severus Snape is a good thing, while you're literally being a racist about white people. You're coming out and say, Snape quite literally abuses a child because said child's mother did not want to be with him. That's got a white man written all over it. How is this woman employed anywhere? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying nobody reads the Mary Sue. I mean, like, I may be the only one who check it out to find moronic articles like this to just rip apart. But nobody reading this nothing because this makes no sense. You are literally being a racist here. There's no other way about it. You're claiming that, because, you're claiming that, Snape literally abuses a child because said child's mother did not want to be with him. That's got a white man written all over it. That's like saying, okay, well, because he's white, he's terrible, and all that. That's what you're saying. As we can see, this is racial behavior. It's racial, but the same thing that they claim to fight against. This is what you're doing. But again, she doesn't see it. Rachel Leishman doesn't understand. And what she's saying here is making her out to be a racist, which is what she is. You are a racist. That's what this is. That's what this is. This isn't right here. That's not, and this is that's not what happened with Snape at all. You understand? If you see the story of Severus and all the other, I think why he was doing what he was doing, all that, there is that in there. You understand? But no, you don't want to think that. No, you just want to jump in there and make an absolute and utter fool of yourself. Every time you think this woman can't go any lower, she finds a way. But of course, somebody jumps on board with it, some purple boy here, because yeah, why not? You understand? But so, a black man is seemingly harassing a young white boy because he loves his white mom and jealous of his white dad. Yeah, this is going to go great. These are the kind of idiots that Rachel Leishman writes to. This is it. This is it. People who these people, all they see is racists and racism everywhere. That's it. That's all that they do. That is it. But of course, she didn't stop there because, like I said, she has problems with J.K. Rowling. So this is what Rachel Leishman continued her moronic rant on. With every new bit of news that I want to engage with, I am reminded that J.K. Rowling still has her hands all over this show. Even if the series is just inspired by her work and they try to separate themselves as much as possible from her, Rowling still gets money because she's still that attached to the Harry Potter franchise. First off, J.K. Rowling isn't attached to the Harry Potter franchise. She is the Harry Potter franchise. She created the books, the characters, the story, everything. She's getting money whether you like it or not. You understand me? Harry Potter, one of the most successful book series ever. She got money from the books. She got money from the movies. She's going to get money from this TV show. She got money from the video games. J.K. Rowling got dues. You understand me? She's not attached to anything. She is the Harry Potter franchise. So if you don't like it, that's your mistake. But she cannot separate her because she is that. She is the Harry Potter franchise. No matter how much you may not like it. And she goes on to say why she doesn't like it. In recent years, Rowling has used her platform to continually attack the trans community. No, she hasn't. And share misinformation about trans people. No, she hasn't. She used her X account to share harmful rhetoric. No, she didn't. And attack those who tried to correct her or push back. No, she didn't. Let me address that first. You want to see that she used her platform to continually attack the trans community. No. J.K. Rowling, as I said before, leaned heavily left. You understand me? But when you run with crazy people, you will get trampled by crazy people. Right? Their whole thing is that you must never disagree with them on anything, no matter how insane it sounds. All J.K. Rowling said is that men are men, women are women. She has nothing against any trans people or anything like that, but she does not believe, biological men who want to claim that they're not women should go and play in women's sports, that they should be allowed, it should be allowed into women's bathrooms, things like that. No, and she is quite right in that regards. But saying that literally made her the enemy of all of them. And they call for the boycott and all kind of thing. I even heard one person say that, oh, they're gonna buy her Harry Potter books and burn them. And I think J.K. Rowling response to that was, well, I'm getting paid either way, so go ahead. So I don't see the problem with it. That's it. And your more research is sharing misinformation about trans people. It is not misinformation. It is not misinformation to come out and say that, listen, men are men, women are women. There are only two genders, that is it. I'm not, she basically said that she doesn't hate on the trans community, but there has to be lines drawn somewhere. That's what's going on. Then go on to say that she used her ex account to share harmful rhetoric. What harmful rhetoric? Speaking the truth is not harmful rhetoric, but this is what Rachel Leishman believes it is, and then to attack those who try to correct her or push back, going online and attacking the woman. You understand me? Because she had the right to say the truth, and she responding, that makes her the problem now. She goes on. And so every time this show announces anything, I am reminded that she is still a major part of this production. So whatever excitement I may have or interest in watching, I quickly remember that I won't be giving the show the breadth it wants if her name is still attached to it. Well, I'm very sorry for you, Rachel Leishman, but like I said, she is the Harry Potter franchise. So clearly, if you, from what you're saying, it wasn't made for you, wasn't made for you. But that's the thing, because you're out here attacking J.K. Rowling for having common sense and saying men are men and women are women, which is true. That's it. But then you're also trying to play like you have the moral high ground about it, while also literally coming out and showing that you are a racist. That's what you're showing here. You are a racist. Because there's this one line you get it right here. She says, Snape quite literally abuses a child because said child's mother did not want to be with him. That's got a white man written all over it. I'm telling you, I mean, you think about this, that you have to wonder if Rachel Leishman is either of three, uh, either doing something in two ways. Either one, she's writing this, not believing it, but hoping for the hype just to keep going. Or two, she really believes this crap and keeps putting it out there and nobody has told her, listen, you're making an idiot of yourself, you need to stop. I'm leaning towards number two, but that's what it is. But like I said, this is some unbelievably stupid nonsense. But this is what Rachel Leishman does. And Rachel Leishman will do what Rachel Leishman does, no matter how racist and stupid it is. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. If you have a different opinion, I'd love to hear it. If you like, make sure to hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the notification bell to be notified every time I upload a new video. And I shall see you all next time. Take care.